Hello, Father. It is Friday. Reporting back to you. I'm just kind of trying to tell you about what kind of happened as of recently. School started yet again, and that is just the crippling disappointment that is in my chest is just unbearable. It's just heavy and it's burdened with just everything you can imagine. It's just terrible because it's school, and there's a lot of things you can complain about school, and the one thing I have to accept is that it's free for me. And also, it's so easily accessible to me. I get it for free, and I get it like every day. And there are children out there who don't get that opportunity. They don't understand. They don't get to have that, and that is very upsetting. And I'm taking this completely for granted. However, let's resort back to complaining. The thing about my school is that I started 11th grade, which is junior year, which I've been told and I've heard and I can now testify seems to be the hardest year of your high school life, not career. Now, if you say it's a high school career, that implies you made money off of this. There's no money to be made here in high school. Junior year, and that seems to be the hardest year because of all the pressure and all the classes. You're taking your hardest classes usually. You're trying to figure out what you're going to do. You start applying for scholarships and stuff like that. You start really putting in the hours necessary to be a person later on. And that is quite exciting, but also just tormenting. And the thing about it is, I don't mind school once I do it, and if I have good... The thing about school is good teachers. You need good teachers to do the right teaching jobs. And the thing I feel personally is that a lot of my school teachers are not, they're just not teaching in the way that I can, care, I guess. They're not phrasing it correctly. They're just having these weird rules. They're yelling a lot. They're angry. They're grumpy. They're weird. They're quiet. They're the opposite, I assume, of what I would be as an adult. They're just upset, and they're angry, and they're just quiet, and they're just not fun. And hopefully I don't end up like that, but it's not fun in the classroom. I'm not enjoying, any of it. And it's only been a few days, so it's hard to, tell for the entire year. But if the rest of the year goes like these days, but like with homework and stuff, then it's going to be just amazing. It's going to be just the best ever. But enough about me, of course. Actually, this is all about me. I'm talking all about me. And the thing about school is that our school education system, just as a whole, seems to be kind of faltering. Like my Spanish class, we started the other day, and we were talking about the education in Mexico and how it's like supremely different than anything like any of our education. Whereas a 75% is failing in Mexico. That's a failure. You're not and you have 2 weeks to make that grade up, or they kick you out of school. Isn't that crazy? That's insane, right? Well, to us it would be crazy. I mean, to them it's probably not as crazy because they grew up with that. But to us, I mean, a 75% here is average. That's a C. That's an average grade for our schooling system. That's what, if you're getting that, then you're averagely smart into what we say. Which is so weird because it's like that everywhere. Like there was a foreign exchange student that I once knew, and she was from France. And she said that it's very much similar there, where it's just crazy hard, and the expectation level is like way higher. And so, as much as we can say about how America, the United States, not America, okay, the United States of America is, a great place and has a lot of opportunities here, but also there's a lot of opportunities for dumb people to live life and then die and then just kind of enjoy that part, I guess. But, I mean, there is advantages to knowing things and to being smarter, which there's an argument made about, how do we need school if we have the internet, we have all this technology. I mean, we can just Google everything. And I think that is a sound, it's not a sound argument, but it is a valued argument, I suppose. But I think the biggest concern is that, like, you're not learning it, you're just seeing the answer. Like, if I look up something on the internet, it's a very fair chance that I'm going to forget it in a week, and then I'm just going to look it up again. I don't really think you learn anything from the internet. I think you read things, and maybe you will memorize a few things, but for the most part, you're not learning anything from the internet. There are certain things that still need to be taught people to people, and I think that's why schools are probably going to stick around. Maybe they'll be upgraded. Maybe we'll have new technology in schools. But I think schools are going to stick around for quite a while. And as unfortunate as that is for me, it's going to be, fortunate in the long run, I suppose, unless we, go down from this kind of thing. That's kind of my whole school experience. I can explain it later if you so prefer, but goodbye, Dad. I'll see you later.